Jimmy, how are you, buddy? You're on the silver screen in my movie theater. I'm making a quick video. I'm so excited that you're going to allow me to interview you. We're going to talk to you about who you are. For everyone who's listening, we've got the man in email marketing. This is Jimmy Kim, everyone. Jimmy, tell us about yourself and how you got to such a high tier level in the game.
Well, Jamie, I always tell my story. It's pretty interesting. I started online a little over 6 years ago. It was about 6+ years ago I started online. But, it wasn't always, easy. It wasn't always the greatest thing in the world. It was actually a lot of work at first. It was a lot more struggling, a lot more trouble. So I like to back up and kind of tell people my background before that, right? So before the internet world, basically what happened to me was I started washing cars when I was 16 years old. I was washing cars. So that was about 17, 18 years ago that I started washing cars at a dealership. And I was able to progressively move up. I mean, I was very good at talking. I was very good at all that good stuff. So I went from like car wash to like the head car wash guy. Then I went up to like a salesperson, and I did really well at being a salesperson. And within the first 3 months, I was like the salesman of the month, and like I was doing really good things, right? So I wanted to progress. I'm an ambitious guy. I've always been an ambitious guy. I've been a self-starter. So I worked my ass off and basically jumped my way all the way to the top. Well, at the age of 25, I was actually one of the youngest general managers for General Motors out there in the nation, and I ran one of the top 10 Saturn stores in the world. So it was a really cool thing to have and really prestigious thing to do, but at the same time, I was killing myself. I was working like 60 hours, 70 hours a week, and I was constantly on my phone. I had no social life. The idea of a vacation for me was like a 3-day getaway on a weekday in the middle of the summer on when everybody else was on vacation. So it was like, it wasn't like quite the lifestyle I wanted. So, 6 years ago or 7 years ago roughly, I kind of met and ran into a man that was in an internet marketing space, and he kind of showed me kind of the ropes. And from there, I kind of watched him do his thing, and I kind of just started to kind of duplicate what he was doing. Now, at first, nothing worked. I mean, that's really what it came down to. And, it was one day when I kind of sat down with him, and I was like, hey, man, what are you doing in your business that makes you most your money, right? And this actually falls true with anybody that makes money online. So, 95% of marketers on there, all they do is they email their list. I mean, as Jamie has just said and mentioned a little bit ago, emailing your list is like the easiest way to make money. Not only does it take the least amount of your time, but it's also the most profitable because you're driving targeted traffic straight to an offer, straight to an affiliate offer, a blog, a site, anywhere you're offering, putting there, and you put your affiliate link in there and you make money. And it's like the most autopilot turnkey business that you can create. So 6 years ago, I just went off and started setting on a vendor list, build the best email delivery, basically be the email guy, right? So, it was a passion of mine. I really got into it, and it didn't happen overnight. I failed over and over again, guys. I was failing left and right. I was just going at it, and I just couldn't get it to go, right? And it wasn't until I realized that I was overcomplicating it and I was overlooking at the whole scenario that I kind of figured it out. Now, fast forward 6 years, I've done over $50 million in product sales online now, being an affiliate and being a product owner as well, and teaching people how to make money. And it's been a heck of a ride. And in this past year, and Jamie and I were talking about this in the beginning of this year, I decided, I've been doing a lot of things in a lot of different niches, pen names, and doing CPA world, and doing a little bit of kind of being a distance. But this year, I kind of looked at it and said, I had a lot of fun back in 2011 when I had students and I was teaching them, and I had success stories and I was helping them make money online. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to do it again, but I want to do it bigger and better this time. Last time I did, some work, I actually ended up with about 4 students who became very successful, a couple 6-figure earners, and even a 7-figure earner that I was able to produce out of that group. And it was awesome. I mean, that was an amazing time. And I think back and I'm so proud of it more than that. So, I look at it, and the reason I'm here is because I've had my success. I've personally had my success. I continue to run my business. I have a team behind me now. And, it's really fun. But at the same time, there's that little void in my life where I want to help others, right? I want to help them in a way where I should have gotten that help when I first started. So that's what I'm doing here. And the reason I'm here, obviously, and Jamie will preface this, but basically why I'm here is because I have a great little product coming out on May 11th. And that's why I'm here. And he wanted to interview me because that product is probably one of the coolest products that I've put together. It's a really simple 5-step system, the exact 5-step systems that I use in my business. And I give you everything you need, from like the autoresponder tool, the landing page builder, to even the swipes and the affiliate programs you need. It's really just learning it, copying, pasting, and basically getting traffic. And the getting the traffic part, I've got you handled there too. I've got a bunch of traffic sources that I reveal, the ones that I use in my personal business, that I'm going to hand to you basically on a silver platter. So that's what I'm here for, and I'm really excited, Jamie. I can't thank you enough for having me here today, and this little amazing setup here. This is really cool too as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like blown away that you're coming out and releasing this, because you've always been, the guy that all the big top marketers know about, the monster with the email. But for you to come out and release this, I saw a little bit of the video, I saw the product, and you might have me beat, man. You're giving away a lot of awesome stuff, and I was like, I've got to show everyone. Everyone's going to be hearing about it, because I know how it's going to be a big thing, because it's Jimmy Kim, and everyone on the internet is going to hear about it. We've been seeing stuff on Facebook all over the place. But you answered a lot of questions that I was going to ask pertaining to.
Sorry, I kind of go off because I'm so passionate about it. I'm so excited about the whole scenario. And some of the times you'll see that I speak a little faster, and you can hear it in my voice. I'm just really excited about what I'm doing here. And I've even brought it in at a very low threshold, and basically it made it affordable. I talk about how I give you all the tools, right? And Jamie, as well. When it comes to like an autoresponder, for example, right? It costs money. It costs a significant amount of money monthly in and out, right? Basically, the value of my product is way more in real value than what I'm selling it for. And in fact, even just my autoresponder. So, I don't think you had mentioned it yet, but I'm also the CEO and co-founder of a company called SendLane.com, which is an autoresponder company. We're just kind of like all the other autoresponder companies. We've got over 13,500 members on now, and we deliver about 10 million emails a day to many different people. And I am giving you access to that with my Build My List program that I have releasing. I'm giving access to that in a way where if you were to just come to SendLane and purchase this like a normal customer, you'd pay over $217 for the same access that I'm giving you for a very low threshold. The threshold is $49, and that's what the course is going to cost you. And inside the course, it gives you that for 3 months. I mean, that's the way we're building true value into the program. And that's why we're here. And of course, obviously, we're doing a lot of extras inside of there, from training, from daily calls to giving you a bunch of done-for-you stuff and a bunch of bonuses as well. And of course, I'm going to be on there training with you as well. I really am looking for the max success rate.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I was blown away, and I'm so excited that you're finally coming out and releasing this stuff. I'm going to be the first guy who buys the thing. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, thank you for all your great advice over the years, man. Like, it's been a godsend for the email marketing I do. I mean, like your
of course, man. I'm always here to help. I always know. And when it comes down to it in this community, without the success of others, you can't be successful in this community. So it's all about helping other people to make more money, and that makes you more money in return, which is actually a really interesting world. But the whole niche online, the internet marketing niche, it works jointly. You're not as competitive as if you were like, Sony and, whatever, Samsung or something like that, when you're competing in the physical world. So it's a little bit different, right? So we work together, as affiliate marketers to make more money together.
Yeah, full circle, right? It's like yin and yang, man. Yeah. So, yeah, anything else that you want to get off your chest while you're in the, you know what I mean?
One thing I like to talk about is, I'm also, I obviously, Jamie, I'm also in the self-help, personal development space. And I always kind of have this little talk, and regardless of any interview that I do, because I'm always so passionate about what I do, I always say, regardless of what you guys do today, I know you're watching this interview, I know you're excited about it, some of you guys are excited, some of you guys might not be interested, that's fine. But one thing I want to tell your subscribers and your members and your followers is that, no matter what you do, if email marketing is really not your thing, don't do it. But if you're going to go out and do Facebook or, building websites, whatever you end up doing, at the end of the day, the only way that you're actually going to succeed is to take action. And I keep preaching that up and down to everybody. And basically, take action. I want you to take action, and it doesn't matter if it's with Build My List. I'd love to have you join me here on May 11th, but, if you don't, you don't. I mean, I'm not going to force anybody to do it, obviously, but I can't force anybody to do the work. So my message here is basically whatever you do in life, if you take action, you will see results and success. And that's the important thing to me. Like, I love to see people have results and success.
Yeah, that's a strong,
you know,
strong.
You know what I'm talking about, Jamie, right? Like, you've had students under your belt. You know how it works. You know, you can't force anyone to do any of the work. You can give them everything in the world to do the work, but until they do it, it really doesn't matter. So that's kind of like my message I always talk about. Like, I'm always like passionate about that. Like, hey, do your work. If you do the work, you will make money online. We're out here to teach you because we have succeeded online. You know, Jamie's out there making $200,000 a month. I mean, Jamie wouldn't be doing that if he was just sitting on his couch and just watching movies all day. He's working to do it. But, you know, he systemized it and got the right tools and he's learned it. So it doesn't take him as much work. So, I mean, that's my, like, message of the day. You know, that's the message that I always talk to people about because it's so important that they hear it over and over again because it's such a big and strong belief in you that you should have in yourself.
Yeah, it's that foundational work, the initial setup and doing it the right way so it's a strong foundation, just like a house, so the roof doesn't cave in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's a great analogy, Jay.
Yeah, your philosophies are very, very much in tune with what I teach in the webinars and everything. Like, man, we gotta get you on a webinar if you find the time to attend. You know
absolutely. I'd be happy to get on one of your student webinars and we can talk about email marketing and try to help these guys get better at it. You know, one of the things I can do is maybe I'll do a bonus for you right now and say, hey, anybody who joins through Jamie's link, we'll do a private webinar, Jamie, myself, and you. Just basically like, you know, the little group of students. So it'll probably be a couple bunches of students, and we'll all meet up together. And basically, I'll help dissect your business and what you've done. How about that for a bonus, Jamie?
That's amazing. Guys, you have no idea who this guy is. You're about to find out. And I can't believe that Jimmy just offered that. I'm blown away. So, I mean, Jimmy, good luck with the launch, man. When do you launch? On Monday?
Yeah, we open our doors on May 11th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so New York time. You know, we'll be opening doors. There'll be a nice little video kind of letting me explain exactly step by step what I'm sharing. All 5 steps will be shown exactly on the video, and you know, it will also be listed on the page as well to explain exactly what you're getting in your investment. And you know, you're gonna do it. And you know, Jamie, just because I like to be transparent, you know, did you want me to go into the upgrades so your students can understand what my upgrades are in a better way?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Okay, so there's 2 upgrades. It's actually 2 fun upgrades, and I'll go over both of them. So the first one's called the Elite Inner Circle. Now, the Elite Inner Circle is pretty cool. So, you know, one of the things I did back in 2011 is I was able to capture a lot of students by just basically mentoring and coaching it. So I offer 3 things in the Elite Inner Circle. I give them 10 weeks, basically with me or my coaches on a webinar. Basically, we get on these webinars, we dissect your business. I teach you guys what I'm working on these days, what the best traffic sources are, what the best ways to get traffic, and a bunch of Q&A. Secondly, I give you priority support. That's my coolest thing. So I have my support tiered up from basic to urgent, and basically if you're an elite member, you get priority support. You get bumped right to the top. I've got real life coaches that are here in San Diego with me, and you know, we basically know internet marketing. I've taught them a lot about internet marketing, so they're very knowledgeable. So they're very personalized answers, but you get priority support. Third, you get access to me. I have an email address in there in the members area that you can email me personally, and I will respond. Yes, I may take 24 to 40 hours, but I will get to you. And on top of that, you know, obviously, I got to put the disclaimer out there. If you abuse it, I'm not going to respond to you. You know, if you start sending me pictures of your cats and stuff, I'm not, you know, unfortunately, I don't have time like that. But I will respond to you when you have business questions, and I'm there to help. So those are 3 things I'm giving away in that course. And that upgrade is $97. It's a very low fee for what I'm actually providing. And then the second thing is I call the copy and paste profits. Basically, I provide 100% commissions on my product here that you're looking at on Build My List. And basically the way it works is I have a way to brand it so that you get 100% commissions through the whole entire funnel. So if the customer pays $49, you get the $49. You use my funnel and basically my product and even my report that you put your own name on it. And basically it brands it to you. So it allows you to take my product and take everything that I'm giving you as your own. So that's my second part of the copy and paste profit. Amazing. And yeah, so we got the brand report and the done for you product as well and built into there. So, and on the third thing is I reveal in that copy and paste product. When I did my mentorship thing, I do a private mentorships. Anywhere from north of $10,000 to about $25,000 per student that I do bring in. So back about 8, 9 months ago, I did a really cool case study. Basically, I took basically without using my name, without using my brand, without using my tech team, and without using any of my knowledge, basically as far as like, you know, the niche and stuff like that. So I entered a brand new niche, and I went ahead and built an email list.
Yeah,
and using my 5 steps, I was able to, within a month or two, generate over $25,000 a month with just about 10 to 15 minutes of work. I'm going to give you access to that training. That training is like my little powerhouse training that only about 10 people have seen. And everybody who's ever seen it has been able to understand in a much deeper method of what I do to make money online. And that is part of the upsell as well. And that upgrade is, again, $97. So, you know, there are 2 very power-packed, information-packed trainings that, you know, are different courses where one's done for you and a lot of training, and the other one is a lot of mentorship, because both of those, in my opinion, and anybody who does internet marketing is needed. I mean, you had a mentor probably, Jamie. I had a mentor. Everybody I know that has been successful has had a mentor and has had a lot of things, you know. Basically, the concept behind all this is, you know, there's that old saying, if you feed a man a fish for a fish, he'll eat per day. If you teach a man how to fish, he'll fish for a lifetime. I'll say, I want to feed the man a fish while teaching them how to fish. So that's my like analogy. I want to give them both worlds, and that's the best of both worlds. So I just wanted to go over that. I may have gone a little longer than I wanted to already, but I just wanted to kind of do it. And as you can hear from my voice, I'm very passionate about it. I'm really excited about this. So you know, it's exciting to go out there and spread the word.
Yeah, I mean, your teaching philosophies, they're a little different than mine are, so it's a great complementary mixture of awesome strategies. It's such a good complement to what we're already doing here at Singing Guru and with, you know, the Jamie Lewis School of Hard Knocks, you know what I mean? So it's a great thing, man. I'm so excited you're doing it. So, I mean, we're going to go live on Monday, right? And
yeah, we're going live Monday, 11 a.m. And I'm sorry, 9 a.m. Eastern Central Time, and I'm excited. I can't wait, and hopefully I can see some of your students on my trainings, and hopefully we'll be in touch with some of your students. And, you know, yeah, as I said, I promised that bonus to you. I mean, that bonus is easily, I mean, I'll do a webinar for an hour or two, and, you know, my time is worth at least, you know, right now, my time to the team with my math, my accountant, it's worth $1,297 an hour pretty much.
I bet.
So, you know, that's my $1,200, $1,300 bonus for you, Jamie, that you can add to whatever else you want to add to your bonus package. But I will personally get on a training just like this, right, you're seeing, or even a go-to-webinar, and we'll dissect your pages. I'll teach you something, and I will help you get over that next hump.
Jimmy Kim, everyone. So I'm just gonna
let
him know.
Thank you very much for the training, man. I'm not training the interview. I'm so excited, and thank you again.
I'm gonna go crazy letting everyone know, man. All right, Monday. Good luck.
Cheers.